Hello everyone. Today we will begin with the first chapter of algebra, that is linear equation in two variables. Before beginning with the chapter, let me introduce you with the general form of writing equations, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Any given equation is given in this form only. Now here I have written an equation 5x minus 3y is equal to 8, 3x plus y is equal to 2. So here there are two equations. The first equation is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8 and the second is 3x plus y is equal to 2. As all the questions are excluded from the chapter, we will begin with the sums that are still there in the chapter. So that is the last two sums. So here we begin with the second last one. 99x plus 101y is equal to 499. 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. So here the first equation is 99x plus 101y is equal to 499. This is the first equation and we will mark it as 1. Now here this is the second equation, 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. Here we will mark it as 2 because it is the second equation. Now usually when we solve two equations, we try to make something that becomes common either by multiplying, adding, subtracting or dividing or whatever. But here nothing can be made common. So we will try with another method, that is the ASA method, where we first add, then subtract and then again add. You might have thought what to add, what to subtract and what again to add. So I will show you what to add. First we will add these two equations. Now while we add, we don't change any sign. We keep it constant and we just add the equation. "99 plus 101 becomes 200 and x will remain same, plus 99 plus 101 again becomes 200 and the variable, that is y. 499 plus 501 is 1000. So here we get the sum after adding the two equations. So after getting this answer, you might have thought, what are we going to do further? So now further we are going to divide this by 200 so that we get a proper equation, so that which can be subtracted by the other equation that we get. So dividing it by 200. Now when we divide it by 200, this 200 gets cancelled, this 200 gets cancelled, but this has to be divided by 200. So I am doing it over here only. 2 zeros cancel, 2 ones are, 2 fives are. So it becomes 5. Therefore it becomes x plus y is equal to 5. Here we get our third equation. We will mark it as 3. Now we are done with the addition part. Now we will subtract the two equations. The two equations that we will subtract is the first and the second equation, because we have not yet got the fourth one. So let's subtract it. Many of us get confused while writing this because everyone thinks we have to write it from 2 or from 1. So an easy way is subtracting equation 1 and 2. There is nothing wrong writing this statement, no marks will be deducted for this. Now let's subtract. Now while subtracting, we change the signs of every term. So here we will make it minus, minus and minus. It simply subtracted 101 minus 99, which becomes 2. But here it is opposite, so we will add negative sign. So it becomes minus 2 and the variable x plus 101 minus 99y again it will be 2, but here we don't need to change any sign, so we'll just write it 2y. If we subtract 499 from 501, we get -2, so we will write it -2. Now you might have noticed that there is 2 common, so now we will exclude the 2 by dividing it. So dividing it by -2 we will be doing it. Make some space. Now we will divide this equation by -2 so that we get the 2 excluded and we get the answer in variables. So if we divide it by -2, this -2 gets cancelled, this gets cancelled, and we get the answer here 1. Here we will get a different sign, because if we divide it by -2, 2 gets cancelled, but y still remains constant. Plus minus is always minus, so we will do it minus. So it becomes x minus y is equal to 1. This becomes our fourth equation, and so we'll give it the number 4. Now after we get our third and fourth equation, we are going to add these two equations. Before adding, we'll write the statement. Now we'll add the equation. So if this x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1. Now here if you see, we have plus x and minus. Plus minus is always minus, y minus y is always 0. So we will cancel them and we will not write here anything. X plus x becomes 2x. 5 plus 1 is 6. Why did I add? Because I have written here adding equation 3 and 4, and so we are adding them. Now as we have got 2x is equal to 6, we will find the value of x. How to find the value of x? Here multiplication, so we will transpose the 2 here and it becomes division, so we will get the value of x. So transposing it over there, it becomes x is equal to 6 upon 2. 2 3s are 6, so 2 1s are 2 3s are. Therefore, we get the value of x as 3. Now, after we get the value of x, we want to find the value of y as well. So, we will substitute the value of x in any of the equation, either 3 or 4. I am substituting the value of x in equation 3. We will have to write the statement too. Now the equation is x plus y is equal to 5. The value of x is 3, so it becomes 3 plus y is equal to 5. Now we want to find the value of y, so we'll transpose it this time, that side, and here 3 is addition. Once we transpose it this side, it becomes subtraction. So y is equal to 5 minus 3. So the value of y becomes 2, because 5 minus 3 is 2. Here we have got the value of y as well. Value of x is 3 and the value of y is 2. We got the value of both the variables. So here we are completed with this sum. We'll write the final statement, that is x comma y is equal to 3 comma 2 is the solution. So here we are completed with the 7th sum from the first chapter and 1.1. This sum is over. Now we will do the next sum. So here the 8th sum is 49x minus 57y is equal to 172. 57x minus 49y is equal to 252. As I said you earlier, this is the first equation and this is the second equation. I have written both the equations. For this sum, we cannot make anything common out of them. So I am going to follow the ASA method. that is addition, subtraction and then again addition. We will add equation 1 and 2. After adding we get it as 49x plus 57 becomes 106. X and x will remain constant minus 47 plus 49. 47 plus 49 is 106. Y will be constant is equal to 172 plus 252, which becomes 424. Now here you might have thought, why didn't we change the sign? We did not change the sign because it was addition. So it becomes 106x minus 106y is equal to 424. Now we will divide it by such a number so that we get x minus y and the number that we divided by. So here it is 106 and 106 common, so we will divide it by 106. So now we will divide it by 106. So 106 divided by 106 becomes 0. So it becomes x minus y is equal to, let's see what we get after dividing it by 106. So it becomes 1, this becomes 4. X minus y is equal to 4, and we will give it this as equation 3. Now we completed with the A, that is addition. Now we are going to subtract. We will subtract 1 and 2. So we will write the statement here. When we subtract, we change the signs, while addition it is not so. When we are adding, we don't change the signs. Here we have to change the signs. Now you might have thought why I am putting here minus, then your addition sign and then again your minus. We are saying the second equation's sign. Here it is plus, so we have given it minus. Here it is minus 49, so we have made it plus. And here again it is plus, so we have given it minus sign. Now here we will subtract. Here I am changing all the signs. Now 49 minus 57. We get a confusion while subtracting, so we will subtract it. 57 minus 49, that is 8, the variable x. Now what sign to put here? We will put the greater number sign, because it is always the greater number sign that we put into consideration. So it will become minus 8x. Here 57 minus 49 is also 8. Now you might have thought how minus here. Plus minus is minus. So we are subtracting the variable, that is y. Here the greater number is 57, that has the negative sign. So again minus, equal to 172 minus 252, that is equal to 80. The greater number is 252, which has negative sign, so it becomes minus 80. So here we divide it by minus 8. The sign gets cancelled, so it becomes 8x. Here minus minus gets cancelled, so it becomes plus, that becomes plus y is equal to minus 8 divided by minus 80 becomes 10. So the equation becomes x plus y is equal to 10. Now according to the ASA method, we are going to add it. So adding the equation 3 and 4, what we get is 2x. Here it is minus plus is always minus. So y minus y becomes 0 is equal to 4 plus 10 is 14. 2x is equal to 14. Now we will transpose the 2 here. Here it is multiplication. Transposing it, it becomes division. So it becomes x is equal to 14 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. Therefore x becomes 7. As we got the value of x, we are going to find the value of y. To find the value of y, we need to substitute the value of x. So I am substituting the value of x in equation 3. You can substitute in equation 4 as well. So let's do it. It becomes 7 minus y is equal to 4. 7 because x we got the answer as 7. So minus y is equal to, here it is plus, there it goes, it becomes minus. 4 minus 7. So 4 minus 7 is minus 3. So minus y is equal to minus 3. Now here it has minus minus both the sides. So we will cancel the minus sign. So therefore y is equal to 3. Here we got the answer of y as well and x as well. So we'll write the final statement, that is x comma y is equal to 7 comma 3 is the solution of the given equation.